Yes, guys, good morning. Let me hope everyone is fine. Are 50 layers even profitable? Yes, they are profitable. Just click on this video. I'm going to do a quick sum up of everything. How much does each bird, eh, the feeding, the vaccination, medication? I'm going to tell you everything on this video. Just stay around. Please subscribe and like this video. Don't forget to comment on any video. Just comment anything about it or any question you want me to talk about. Anything you want me to talk about. Stick around for this video. So meanwhile, guys, these are our birds. Mhm. I want to take you and show you the brooder here. Guys, this is the cheapest brooder. The cheapest brooder. These are sacks. Bukutia. These are wood shavings. You take our and see. So this is the brooder, guys. Let me show it to you. Let me first close. Since they are young chicks, they don't require a lot of heat, as they are a lot of. So these are our. Yes, guys. These are dual purpose. So guys, this is our brooder, the cheapest brooder ever. This one, using sacks, cardboards, a pot. You saw it, plus also this lamp. This lamp. Guys, I have to get out of here. It's a lot of heat. I cannot manage being here. Let me get out and talk through there. So yes, guys, there it was too much heat inside. I couldn't bear for the means I'm going to spend in the video. I couldn't bear sitting or standing there. Now, guys, are 50 layers even profitable? Yes. This question was asked by one of my subscribers. He's called Roland from Mitiana. He told me, "Hey, Robert, I have my house, 2 bedroom house, something like that, and he has his in front of the house." Told me, was it 50 by 70, something like that. He told me he has a structure already, a potato structure there, and it can go up to 200 bags. But his concern was, can he start with the 50 layers? And another question was, are they even profitable? Will he get some money out of those 50 layers? Now, my friend Roland and other guys out there who want to confirm whether these 50 layers are profitable or not, they are profitable. They are profitable as long as you're going to sell the eggs directly to the final consumer. I repeat that. If you give them to the middlemen, those guys are going to hit you. You want to get some reasonable amount of money. Now, this is one thing I discovered. Not everyone in this world want to be so rich, have everything, big houses, have lots of cars. Some people just want to be happy in life, have something enough for them, not so too small but not too big. Because another thing I discovered that you see those big people, the people you see a lot of things, make a lot of chickens, a lot of cars, a lot of buildings. Those things are total amounting to the stress they are having. I don't know if you will understand that, but someone out there will understand that. If you see someone, all the total assets that person possesses is the total stress that person is going through or is having. For instance, if someone who's keeping these layers, like who is keeping 10,000 or 20,000, he decides to lend you his one day. He lend you his one day that you switch. You switch. He comes into your body, then you go into and if he's fit, that's the right word. You can't stand the heat, my friend. If you've never kept those 20,000 or 10,000 layers, you won't stand the heat, I'm telling you. Even these 500, guys, if you have never kept 500, and you, for instance, you are keeping 100, 100, or 200, or what, and you go to 500, my friend, the stress will be different with the ones you are keeping before. So, my friend Roland, As I was still saying that, I have one thing I discovered that not everyone wants to be having a lot of things in life. No, some people want to be average, have something enough for them with their family, be happy, enjoy what. And I'm one of the those people who want not so much, but still average. As long as I can have my Range Rover, guys. I'm a person. Me and the Range Rover are like this. Range Rover and Mercedes Benz Blue Tech. We are like this. Those two cars, guys, you cannot differentiate me between a Range Rover and a Mercedes. If I begin to talk about that car, those two cars, leaving that aside, guys, um, this guy told me for him, all he wants is 50 layers. I told him, can't you wait? And you reach and you raise like 200, or you raise the man of 500. He said, no, no. Now I want only 50. Just tell me how much does it cost to start those 50 and how much will I get. And Mr. Roland, I'm here to serve you. One, let's consider that each chick, the old chick you bought at 5,000. Currently in Uganda, the price is between 4,600, actually 4,500 to 5,000 per chick, the old chick. Yeah? Those who import them from outside, the price I hear it's a bit higher than that of 5,500, some 6,000. But here in Uganda, with some companies, for instance, no problem, let me mention them like in Yuga Chick, here in Majije, Kenny Chick from Kenya. The price is still around between 4,600 to 5,000. So I'm going to take the average of 5,000 per bird. Per bird. I'm talking of layers, this one, the commercial layers. Now, if each bird is 5,000, let's go to the feeding. The feeding cost is going to from day one, or from 0 day to, let's say, 5 months. We calculated, I and someone who are doing layers, we calculated that these layers, from day 1 to 5 months, they consume 14,000 Ugandan shillings. 14,000. Putting that aside, let's go to the necessary equipment. The necessary equipment you need to raise this chicken. Plus what for the brooding process, what. Let's say that each bird covered like 4,000, consumed 4,000. Then let's go to vaccination, medication, plus some veterinary services. Let's say it's chicken. You spend 2,000 on each chicken, up to the point of lay or some serious egg production, whatever, egg production. Now, let's add up. If we we added 5,000, the one you used to buy, to purchase the chicks. 5,000 plus 14,000. 14,000 is the feeding, yeah. So 5,000 plus 14,000, that is 19,000. So 19,000 plus the 4,000 of the necessary equipment and brooding whatever's, that is like 23, right? 23. 23 plus the 2,000. 2,000 over, we say that it caters for medicine, vaccination, and the veterinary services. That means that is 25,000, right? That's the total if you add them up. Let me repeat this. I said 5,000 for buying the chick, one chick. 14,000 for feeding that one chick. The 4,000 is going to cover the equipments and even the brooding, charcoal, what. I'm not going to count everything, charcoal, what. No, I'm generalizing everything. Yeah, we said that it's going to be 4,000. Then we go to the vaccination, medicine, blah blah. We said 2,000, and the total we are having 25,000 each chicken, each bird. I mean this one. From 0 up to 5 months. I mean serious egg production. Not when they start laying 16, 17, 18 weeks. No. I'm talking of serious production when they are able to feed themselves. So we are now having 25,000. So if you multiply 25,000 times 50 chicks, you're going to get that is like 1.25. 1,250,000. Yeah, 1,250,000. That's like $350. $350. If you consider that $1 is 3,600. Yeah, if it is 3,600, it will be 30 $350. Yeah. So that's the total cost of the what? The 50 chicken chicks you brought. The chicken now, not from the chick, we are leaving the chick, whatever part. Now we are considering that they have reached the point of lay at 5 months. This means they're going to be. Before I forget, when you're booking those chicks, guys, don't I'm not saying don't, but my advice to you is that if you want 50 chicks, at least you book 60 or 55. Why? Those ones have to die, those extras. I'm not saying they are going to die, but I'm not putting a curse on it that you what please, but put in some extras to cover those little stupid losses that you're in Buddha, you stepped on it, summer, whatever, accidents, death, what you disease, what. So put in some extras. If you want like 1,000, at least get 1,050. Yeah, if it is you're going to keep 10,000, at least bring 10,000 point something. Back to our 50 chicken, guys. So we are considering that we have like we booked like 60. Now we lost the 10. We lost the 10. We are remaining with 50. Mr. Raddy's target 50. Now these 50 are going to give you an average of 40 eggs. Not 50. No, 40. We are taking 40. Even if they go 45, 47, 40 what? No, leave that. We are taking an average of 40 a day. 40 eggs a day. This is one tray and 10 eggs. So at the current price, the one tray is 11,000. But now, Mr. Roland, this is my advice still to you. Don't give your eggs to the middleman. No. You're going to sell, since you have a small number, you're a very small scale. You're going to sell these eggs directly to the final consumer. Either you're going to see a nearby chapati store, those guys who are selling chapatis, Rolex. You tell them I'm going to be supplying you my eggs on a daily or weekly, according to how you negotiate with that person. Or a nearby shop which do sell those eggs, you talk to them, you tell them I can supply you 40 eggs on a daily. Or that's like seven trays a week, or depending on what you will decide. I leave that to you. Now, we are going to say that each egg is going to be at 400. You have to sell each egg at 400. 400. Selling it to the final consumer, even to your neighbors. That means you're going to be around like 16,000, right? Yeah, 16,000. 16,000. Now we go to the feeding part of it. Let's say, not say, each chicken, this laying chicken, the one which are laying, each one is supposed to be fed 120 grams. Either 120 grams, 125 or 130, depending on what you're going to use. If you're using a concentrate, that's 120 grams. 120 grams or 125. If you're using the other all the raw ingredients of fish, cotton, sunflower, what else? What else? Vinazi, and the other whatevers. You're supposed to feed them 130 grams. Now, back to Mr. Roland. Let's say you're going to use a concentrate. You're going to be feeding each chicken is going to be feeding 120 grams. So times 50 chicken, that is going to be 6 kilograms. Yeah, 6 kilograms per day. 6 kilograms. Let's say an average when you're buying the feeds. After mix. Let's say you're mixing your own feeds. So after mixing your own feeds, let's say each kilogram, it ended up in like 1,500 each kilogram. So 1,000 times 1,500 times 600 times 6 kilograms. That is supposed to be what? That's like 9,000. Yeah, 9,000, guys. 1,500 times 6 kilograms, 9,000. So 9,000 is the total feeding cost. So now we are going to deduct deduct it from the other total eggs you're getting of 16,000. So if you subtract, you're remaining with 7,000 a day. 7,000. So 7,000 a day times 30 days, that's like 210. 210. 2,000 for 200. 200,000. Yeah. 210,000. Yeah. 210,000. Mitwala abiri mugumu and a math. So 50 layers, guys, they are profitable. They are profitable. Depending on your capacity. And Mr. Roland, you told me currently he owns 10 local chicken. 10 local chicken. So that means he is upgrading from 10 to 50. So I support you, Mr. Roland Jew. Mr. Roland Jew. I support you, guy. And to that, you're very successful. You're very successful, Mr. Roland. You're a successful person. Because now you're upgrading from 10 local chicken to 50 layers. So guys, I please push the thing. As long as, please keep that 1.25 as you said. 1,025,000 to 1,250,000 we said. Including buying them, feeding them, the vaccination, the medicine, equipments, what that 1 million, keep it aside. Have it somewhere. To avoid the stress of looking for money, what. First correct it at least, I beg. First put somewhere. Another thing I beg you, please ensure you are the market. You, Mr. Roland, be the market. I saw your face, you're a youth just like me. I think you're around 27, 26, 27, yeah? So you are the market. Get your eggs, go sell them direct to the final consumer. Turn to your neighbors, the nearby chapati store. Don't give them to these brokers, the suppliers. We call them middlemen. Another thing is, and the last one, I beg you, start with that, but in your mind, please scale up. Aim at expansion. Start with a 50, then if you decide to keep it for full year, no problem. But after that full year, at least book another 100 or another 50, so that this 50 can feed the other 50, and that's 100. Slowly, you can scale up. So if you're in the first one 50, you book another 50, that is 100 now. You book another 100, another flock, that is now 200. Aim at expansion. You see, with these layers, these commercial layers, the game is the game is about numbers. With the layers, it's about numbers. The bigger the figure, the more the wallet. The smaller the number, the smaller the wallet. However, according to what you explained to me, Mr. Guy, you're very successful. From 10 local chicken to 50 layers. I support you. And my phone is always open to help you, Mr. Roland. Yeah. You told me you asked someone about it and he trusted you, said that it's not a serious number. How can you start with 50? That he trusts everything you told him. But start with that. Start with that. So I support you. Newaka waliwo 5 ku 7 waliwo n'ekiyumba n'ongamba gotyo kuba nange nagezaaho mugamba nti lwaki toyongeddeko 10 nonyako neziwera 2 yagambya ze njagala. So that is it, Mr. Roland, and to other colleagues here, please consider subscribing on this channel, like the video, comment. Otherwise, good morning.